Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to McNulty's on Movies, end of 2016.
Yes, the holiday edition.
The holiday edition.
Well, not any holiday movies, but
The end of the year. The holidays. In Bakery.
but
So we got a bunch of movies we're just going to run through and that we've seen recently and just give shorter reviews of so you know what to see around this time.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
in
no
this
spoilers
video,
for any
just
of the...
kind of
The high level.
the high level and kind of just our opinion in general.
So we wanted to start with two movies that we've seen recently but didn't come out recently. Those are Joy and Boyhood.
Yes.
Leah, what did you think of Joy?
So Joy came out around this time last year.
Correct.
I thought it was really, really phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really interesting story. Jennifer Lawrence does a really good job.
Totally.
Of portraying someone that is just,
Totally stressed all the time.
Yeah, beaten down by life. And it's a really cool story. I like the fact that, I like the based on a true story movies because then I can read about it after.
Yeah.
So what I read is it's about half accurate, half not, but kind of pulled from the director's life, people that he knows. So
it's like a composite of several
Yeah,
people.
but very, very cool. Learned a lot about like inventing in the Home Shopping Network, which Collin doesn't really let me watch.
You're welcome. What? You just don't want?
I like to.
Oh, go ahead.
He won't let me buy anything.
That's true.
That's probably
Then Boyhood. What did you think about Boyhood?
Boyhood's a really cool movie. What did you think about Joy? Good? Bad?
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I think it's a great performance by Jennifer Lawrence and Robert De Niro in terms of the first part of that is a very overwhelming kind of movie, but ultimately like it's very good.
So Boyhood, did we see that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I think it's great. So if you're around our age, it's really cool. So in this movie, they have a cast that they followed from the time they were little to the time they went to college. Same actors, same. So the movie's filmed of several years, and what we didn't know is that it's basically like close to our life.
In terms of it's set in Texas, and it's shot over 12 years, where the protagonist is only a few years younger than us.
Yeah, he's close to our age.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cool to see.
It was cool to see a movie set in Houston,
in different parts of
Houston. A very realistic movie set in different parts of Houston and different parts of Texas that we recognize, and also just I liked that it felt very real, and in some cases aimless, but still
it's kind of one of those movies
intriguing.
That just follows life.
Yeah.
The plot doesn't. There's not really like a set.
Yeah, it doesn't follow like a 3-act structure.
Arc of, yeah,
it's just.
But we enjoyed it.
Yeah, very much. Okay, so that's old movies.
Mm-hmm.
Old movies are old. Let's talk about movies that came out in 2016. Most of which are at the theater now, or just came onto like video services. I think the oldest
Pretty sure there are all at the theater. The oldest one on there,
except Sully. Is Sully at theater too?
No.
Okay, well,
Sully is on
like iTunes and stuff. Yeah.
So Sully.
Yeah, let's start with Sully.
Was really cool. I'm a huge fan
of Tom Hanks.
Who isn't? He's my favorite. Really cool movie.
Mm-hmm.
We recommend you see it.
Yep.
We didn't. I mean, at least maybe we just weren't paying attention. But I feel like in Texas, Houston, we didn't hear.
I didn't know very much about the.
We didn't know a lot of the details of what happened in 2009.
8, I think, something like that.
2009. Yeah. So it was very cool, very factually correct.
Yeah.
Actually, so check that one out.
Yeah. Did we want to give these movies ratings?
Sure.
We want to start getting 5-star ratings.
Sure. What do you think about Sully?
I think it's 3 stars. And I want to reserve my 4 and 5 star.
I think it's a solid 3 stars. It's good.
3, that is a recommendation.
I wouldn't watch it again, but it was an excellent movie.
3 stars above is a recommendation. I recommend Sully. 3 stars. Moana?
Yeah, so we went to see Moana. I thought it was adorable. I don't think Collin really got it.
So I'm a huge fan of The Rock.
He's a very huge fan.
So that was a
I think it's a draw for every like man who's seen that movie.
The Rock.
Yeah. I have heard of people going to see The Rock.
Yeah.
Or hear The Rock.
Yeah. Even though it's an animated.
He actually kind of looks like him a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
But I thought it was a cool storyline. I'm a really big fan of Lilo and Stitch. And I know that has nothing absolutely whatsoever to do with this movie.
They're set in Hawaii.
But it's Hawaii. And I like Lilo and Stitch. And Lilo and Stitch is like a 5-star movie to me.
So with Moana...
So this is not.
You kind of preface this. I feel like the themes of the movie don't fit well with the plot of the movie. It didn't resonate with me.
Collin didn't understand the theme. I had to explain it to him after.
But when you said what it was, adventure. I was like, okay, yeah, I got that. I guess I was expecting more after Inside Out and Frozen.
It's definitely not one
Zootopia.
Of the best Disney movies that has come out in recent years. I think it was enjoyable.
It is enjoyable.
I would give it 2 stars.
Me too. Like it's
not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not a great movie.
Especially given how high the Rotten Tomatoes score was going into it, I was expecting.
So the coolest thing about that movie is that they found a then 14, now 15-year-old Hawaiian girl to do the voice of the main character, and
she did a great job.
Which she did amazing, and that's super cool.
She doesn't sing all her own songs, but still.
No, but I mean, The Rock does, but he has one song.
Yeah.
So. Which
is great.
I could sing my own
song. It's not like a wonderfully done song, but it's still great.
It's kind of catchy.
Yeah. Let's see. You want to talk Rogue One? Rogue One is a solid 4-star movie.
5-star movie.
Yeah, you know what? You could make a strong argument for 5-star.
Loved it.
It's a great movie.
I had seen previews. Colin had not. I had
Star Wars puts it up.
Paid attention to enough previews to honestly
I didn't know
to know that it was set before the 4th movie.
I was very surprised.
We were under the assumption that it would be
set in near Force Awakens time frame,
like a newer sideline story after all this has happened. So we really enjoyed that, and I thought it was just going to be like very actiony all the time, lots of spaceships flying and shooting lasers.
And there's plenty of that, but it's a very character driven.
Right. If you're not into just like constant action, it's still really good. 5 stars.
Yes, great movie. Yeah, I see it.
We keep looking over here because we have a list.
We have the list of movies.
We're not just... Never mind.
Passengers. The other space movie. Well, one of 3 space
Passengers did not do good on Rotten Tomatoes. Mm-hmm. I loved Passengers.
I did not love Passengers, but I liked it, and I was surprised by how the critical consensus on it.
It's got a little bit of an eerie feel to it, and I dig movies like that. I do. Like, and I don't know why I'm thinking of Gone Girl. It's nothing like Gone Girl. Yeah. But it's just, it has kind of like a Twilight Zone feel to it.
Great performance by Chris Pratt, I think, in particular. By both of them.
This movie has a lot of, I mean, obviously from the previews you can see Jennifer Lawrence, Chris Pratt, and not really many other people. So they kind of carried
the film.
And they did really good.
Similarly to Moana, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this film has really good themes. And actually, I think the themes were more interesting than Moana's. But some parts of the film's plot don't seem to relate well to the rest of the questions that it's talking about. I don't want to get into spoilers, but I did feel like there's a bit of a missed opportunity in some of the scenes to where, like, this is exciting because it's a space movie, but it doesn't seem to fit well with the rest of it. Leah disagrees with me, but that's okay. What would you give this film?
I'd give 4 stars.
I'll give it 3.
You should pick mine.
Fences?
Fences. We saw the movie Fences.
With Denzel Washington, directed by Denzel Washington. And Olivia Wilde. Olivia Davis? Viola Davis. Olivia Wilde is a different person.
Yeah, she's not in there.
No, she's not.
Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder Lady, who's also been in literally like everything else, and is really both of them like Oscar winning.
Excellent acting.
super heavy movie.
Oh my god.
It's not a feel-good movie.
No, not at all.
I thought it was going to be like a heartwarming.
We saw it with my parents. Like, that wasn't a mistake, but it was certainly unexpected. We did not know what we were walking into.
Oh, it was a heavy movie.
Yeah.
I think that the acting was some of the best I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think the writing was great. Denzel Washington directed it too.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just it's a very heavy dialogue movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of memorization, it was just very well done.
Yeah.
Having said that, I hated it. I did. Yeah. I'm glad I saw it. I think you should see it. It's a masterpiece.
Quick point of comparison.
I hated it.
How would you compare it to Reservoir Dogs?
I hated Reservoir Dogs.
I know you do.
It's a masterpiece.
But they're also kind of similarly like...
this movie has a Death of a Salesman feel to it. It's very similar to that play, and it's not happy. I watch a lot of movies that are not happy, and I like them, but this movie was just, as like a social worker with people, I don't know, it just like weighs on me differently.
Yeah. I came out from it more intrigued than, I don't really know. I recommend that people see it. I'd give it a 3-star because I think you should see this movie, but I still don't really know what to think of it overall. So
I think I would give it 3 because I don't like, this is just me, I don't like it, but it should be seen.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like an acting. Like, people are going to study this movie.
It should be seen, and also I think it was a very realistic movie.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly dramatized. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it's not the case with everyone in that time, but
yeah,
it's something people should be aware of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let's talk about Arrival. It's my favorite movie on this list. Movie of 2016.
It is not the movie of 2016.
5 stars all the way across.
It's a solid 4-star movie.
It is a 5. It is the 5-star. It is the best movie on this list.
Rogue One was better. Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So we both really liked it.
There's an argument to be made that you should just stop this video and just go watch it. You've already given us the page view on YouTube now, so you're free to go.
Hopefully, it's still in theaters a little bit longer.
And it's a movie that would be helpful to see in theater too, like the shot, the cinematography and stuff. Unless if you have a huge TV, that's fine too. But it benefits from seeing the bigness.
Right. So the movie is a first contact movie.
Yeah. With
aliens, and that I feel like turns a lot of people off. But what's cool is it's from the perspective of a lady who has a PhD in like studying languages and their origin, and is hired to try to learn their language, communicate with them, and it's just a very well done. I mean, I don't know how they came up with it, but it's a very well done, fascinating movie.
I think
from an interesting perspective.
If I was going to sell this movie, it's not a first like we encounter aliens and then everybody knows exactly what the aliens are doing. The whole point is that they don't immediately know what is going on. And that feeling pervades the movie in a way that is really cool. Like trying to unravel like what is happening in a very tense
maybe
sort of
like
situation.
4.5. I don't think it's quite 5. But it was very good.
You have to see it.
It's got a funky feeling at the end.
It is a great movie.
Reminded me a tad of Interstellar.
Yeah.
Even though it's not in space. It's similar.
Have liked any of the major sci-fi non-Star Wars movies of the past 3 years, you'll like Arrival for sure. All right, well, that's the movies of 2016.
Those are the ones that we have seen.
Yeah. So
what we would still like to see is we would like to see La La Land.
Yeah, we definitely need to see La La Land. I don't know.
The NASA movie that's coming.
Oh, Hidden Figures.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
If you have seen anything over the holidays that you think is really good, let us know.
Yeah. We'll try to get to it before the McNulty's at Oscar time.
Yeah. One day the McNulty Awards are going to be bigger than the Oscars.
That day is today. All right. I'll see you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.